The boys are back in town. So what happened so far? Well, we managed to get access to the worm, of course. We managed to do that by doing a bunch of patrol routing. Actually, we didn't use patrol routing because I'm a huge numpty and I didn't realize that signed ships can also use patrol routes. And on top of that, we managed to capture this system from our good friends, the Nex, which turned out to be a reinforcement place for our friends, as well as an interstellar assembly, which is making us super happy to everybody. But we're still at war with these here robots, and they have a rather large fleet sitting here, 41k. At this stage in the game, it's the year 2400. The fallen empires will probably start waking up soon, so that's a bit of a problem. With a bit of luck, they'll attack the prime eliminators first, because they're sitting in the south here, being like big and stuff. But the Nex are getting their shit kicked in. We'll probably need to boop that out due to monetization. But yeah, overall, it seems to be going okay. Right now, we just need to follow. Ooh, there is a fleet coming in. How big is this? A couple of battleships. We could potentially use that as a way of getting a couple more units of war score. And we'll take it from there. Let's hope that we're not going to run into too many problems here. If our friends settle for a status quo, we could be in a huge pickle, because that means that they, the Nex will be allowed to move through this area of space. Also, the Nex are now moving their fleet away to a different location, probably because we're in the process of moving stuff away. We're also going to just follow this fleet over here, and let's hope that we can actually force a status quo. We're currently 51 points away from status quo, which is a huge amount. Therefore, we're going to need to start to reinforce all of these here stations. 39 on our battleship line. We need to be really careful here. Did I have a third fleet? Where's my third fleet? Did I lose my third fleet? I don't think I lost my third fleet. It's down. There's one fleet down in here. There's one fleet down here. That's 19k. And the big fleet over here. How about we take this black hole system? There is a station in there, which means that we can reinforce, which is nice. Is there a planet in there? No, it's just a FTL inhibitor, which is nice. But this blob needs to die. It needs to die a horrible death. It's trying to run away down to here. With a bit of luck, the Alliance fleet will be able to intercept. Where are you going? No, they're just bombing this planet for some reason. Do I have any transport fleets on standby? 3.1k. That's a fairly large amount. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, they're trying to liberate this system, aren't they? That's fine. That is fine. We can easily take that, hopefully. Wait a minute. I just realized something. We have jump drive on our... Yes, we have jump drive on our transport fleets. So we're just gonna move it in here. In this system over here. And then we'll just jump straight towards our main support fleet. We'll just need to make sure that we can engage this here Nex capital fleet. That one is the big problem. Okay, so we've casually moved the transport fleet in a position where we can actually do something useful with them. And we're just gonna go and land them onto this planet. We got 3,000 troops. How many do they have here? About 800, so that should be useful. And we have lost a scientist. Well, at least we got a spare one. Sitting in the bleachers, ready to go. Come on, coach, tap me in. Let's go. Let's do this. And that's exactly what we have just done. In the meantime, having the opportunity just to reinforce stuff would be good as well. Maybe we should add a shipyard here or two, just so we can rebuild some stuff where necessary. Overall, I think defensive-wise, we are looking fairly okay. We should probably add another building here. Titan Assembly Yard, okay. Oh, okay, Hyperlane Registrar. Not much that we can do. Let's just add a resource silo, because resource silos are always useful, aren't they? Now the Watchers have declared war on the Multics Holy Enterprise. Okay, so the Watchers are the Holy Guardians. And which one is the Holy Enterprise? Multics Holy Enterprise. They're in an alliance with the guys that we definitely don't want to have a problem with. Oh, good lord, it's over here. And they've got gateways here as well. Okay, so they may just roll straight over them. Let's hope it's not going to be a serious problem. They are also... Are they declaring war on the Mandate as well? No, it's just the Watchers, so that is the Holy Guardians. This means that those fleets will just start rolling into this area of space and try to kill whatever they can find. Let's hope that's not going to be a serious problem. I think overall we should be okay, but we'll need to take a look at this. In the meantime, though, our troops are about to hit the ground running.
Hostile takeover initiated.
There we go. There we go. All those beautiful Gene warriors on the ground. Good. We've managed to take the world. That's exactly what we wanted. Is there a station in here? Well, this
Under attack.
shouldn't this system flip to us now that we own the system? I don't think we do. We'll have to wait a little while. But now we can build a science nexus as well as a sentry array. And the defense grid supercomputer, which is awesome as well, because it allows us to reinforce a little bit more. This fleet can go and engage over here, and we'll start running the pipeline. But with a bit of luck, this will now flip to our side. Colony lost? Oh, okay. Why? Because they own the system? Oh well, that's I guess that's acceptable. Minus 50 at the moment. We may be looking okay-ish. Let's hope that we can very rapidly take these systems here. There we go. We got a target. Let's just engage them. 28 battleships with the fleet that is with us. That is excessive.
Hostile fleet's getting what's coming to them.
Ah, well, what fleet are we talking about here? There was no fleet. There is only death. There is only Zool. So I just came to the realization that the Yakli, i.e. the Fallen Empire in the south, is also... Oh no. They are now pathetic. Well, that's not good. That means the next could potentially be getting Fallen Empire worlds. And that would be exceptionally bad. Oh my lord. Oh, they got the archives. That means that they get insane tech growth. Oh no. Oh, I may have accidentally just jumped my fleet into a position that may be rather bad. There is 40,000 in here. I got 35. And they're just battleships. So let's hope that this is not going to be a huge slaughter in my disfavor. Oh dear, that's not good at all. We're gonna need to retreat the fleet. 21k. We've got enough money to buy more alloys, so we'll just buy alloys straight up. Although, they just lost most of their cruisers, and their battleships are off the field as well. We may actually be able to pull this in our favor somehow. Not entirely sure how this is going to work, but if we can, that will be a huge victory. 40 corvettes, though, that's we won't be able to engage 40 corvettes on the field. That's way too many. We won't be able to take that on, sadly. So we just need to fall back for a little bit and try a little bit of Chameleon Field Exposed. What's this? Destamon 5. Really? Chameleon Field Exposed. Ooh, a new dig site. Ooh, the Ancient Tomb. Are we all... Oh, it's in my territory as well. Are we ready to be friends with the fanatic spiritualists? Because I am. It's going to be great. Let's excavate that dig site and get the head. And with the head, we can spawn a 10k fleet very, very often. That's good. Especially considering we only have one relic. But at least that one relic is, of course, the Galatron. Oh dear. Okay, so a 60k fleet just jumped on my ass. I'm gonna need to jump the... I'm gonna need to jump the transport fleet out of here. And let's hope that we can get out of range of all the other stuff in time. Because I did not get any jump drives on this here fleet. Oh god, they've managed to engage the army. Well, the army is completely negligible. We can survive without the army. Hopefully we can kite these guys. Oh god, there's another 6k here. And we got... Okay, hold on. We have a bit of a refugee problem over here. Let me just take care of this here refugee problem. No refugees allowed. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Oh boy, 70k, and because they just took the system, we're gonna lose this fleet. That is highly unfortunate. Yeah, they're just gonna... They're gonna annihilate this fleet. Thankfully, it was fairly small.
Imagine the profit margins on this tech.
But that's a little bit unfortunate. That means they're gonna start pushing into this sector again. 70k, that's a large amount. Well. It looks like, well, we're currently a little bit low on alloys, but it looks like we can actually just trade alloys for dark matter with these guys over here. How much dark matter do I have in my portfolio? 1200. How about I just trade all of it, and you give me an insane amount of alloys, please, that I can use to upgrade my fleet. Yes, give me more. Give me more. Oh, it's perfect. You can have. I'll take a little bit less then. There you go. Let's hope this is gonna be enough. Oh yeah, alloys. Give them to me. Give me the alloys. I just need the alloys. That's all I need. Come on. Come on. Where are the alloys? Come on, respond. There we go. Yes! How about 12,000 alloys for 1,100 units of dark matter? Yes. Apparently we're one of the few species in the galaxy that is actually actively generating dark matter. +6, which is not bad at all. We also have a couple of fleets roaming around that we need to do something about, but I'm not... Why is all of this space gone? Oh wait, no, that's just the pocket. Oh, so for a second there I was like, did the Fallen Empire die? But it didn't, so it wasn't that bad. We managed to save the transport fleet, so that's good. So
can we take them?
We'll haul those guys back. We're gonna lose this little pocket over here again, which is a little bit unfortunate, but nothing that we can't deal with. As long as we can continuously upgrade this here system, and as long as our fleets are back in a position that we can actually do something with, then we should be okay. Yes. Okay, so our main fleet is currently 30k and hanging out. Don't know where our others are. They're currently in situ. The battleship fleet came out relatively unscathed with 12k. But there's a smaller block that is trying to move through, which is slightly annoying. So we're going to need to fall back with our transport fleet here and move them somewhere else. Whilst we're waiting for our capital fleets to reappear somewhere. And then we can use that little amount of 19k alloys to just reinforce. So I'm also the only empire apparently that has Zro, which means that I'm just going to trade all my Zro. How much Zro do I have? 500? Yeah, sure. I'll trade 500 Zro for how much of your alloys, sir? How many? Sure. That's starting to get a little bit more interesting. Yeah, there we go. 6,500. Yeah, I'll take another 6.5k alloys and a trade deal, just so that I have enough in my pile of resources ready to do 26k alloys all of a sudden. That's a little bit more interesting. Turns out politics works. Turns out that having an interstellar assembly, which makes everybody super happy to be your friend, is actually a good thing to have. Hooray! Oh, good. My battleship fleet has reappeared, which means we'll throw them into the upgrade pile, which should be relatively quick, I would say. And let's take a look here. Yeah, those are all coming out just nicely. The main problem, obviously, is that we currently don't have any jump drives fitted to the ships, and we're going to need to fix that. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So the more jump drives we can have, the better. So we need to get jump drives on all of these here bad boys. There we go. Let's save this in the oosh. That's a perfect name. Yes. So basically, just so we have a little bit more mobility and being able to get away from behind enemy lines where possible. There we go. That's the kind of upgrades that I would like to see. What can we get? Market fee reduction, base trade protection, market fee reduction, because we're buying quite a lot. Good. Alright, so all of this stuff is good. 6,000 to upgrade that fleet. Yeah, that's fine. And this fleet will just upgrade them as well. Just max them out. The battleship fleet should be doing just fine. Do we actually have... Yes, we do have a fleet academy here. That's excellent. That is excellent. That will mean that our battleship fleets will be a little bit more mobile with their jump drives, etc. But we should probably start moving them to the front line immediately, just so we can recapture the amount of space that we have. We'll actually just jump them straight here.
Hostile fleet. Can we take them?
Yeah, so we got a couple of smaller fleets trying to take down my systems, but we got massive stations here that are not going to cause any problems, hopefully. There we go. Give me that tracking uplink computer. And tell you what, I'll also take some of the other stuff. Ah, it looks like our first Ecumenopolis is now online as we've so nicely filled up this entire planet with buildings. That's most excellent. Oh, we got so much housing here, jobs available, and everything. Now it's time to start building foundry arcologies to get those minerals rolling. Now the real problem here obviously is we don't have enough chemical plants, so we're going to need to fill all that stuff up. However, considering we have so many jobs available, now would probably also be a good time to start resettling any sort of places that have overworking. So let's just move pops around. Going to be working on the Ecumenopolis here, even the robots. Let's just decline that one for now. And we'll just continue doing this as well. Just moving through all of our worlds that have way too many unemployment going on and just moving to the Ecumenopolis so they can start working over there. Oh, great. So we apparently have another war. The Bacillius Corporation are now at war with the Holy Enterprise. As far as I know, the Bacillius are actually a... in another federation, which means that we have two federations now at war. I will try. Ooh, I would like to get a commercial pact with you. Yes, that would be good. I just realized something as well. Aside from the Nex, which are assimilators, and the Priam Eliminators, and the Cooperative, everything else appears to be mega corporations. Apparently, in this galaxy, corporations are people, or at least Xenos. That's different.
Hostile fleet.
Well, it looks like the Fallen Empire has fallen, ironically, to the Nex. So that has happened. That's a bit of a shame. Still, though, we are in the process of trying to get all of our stuff back online. Like these ships, we can spend 20k here to get this fleet back up and running. So we're just going to do that. In the meantime, this here Armada, the big one, it's not been upgraded yet. Wait, what? That's this one, right? Yes. Okay, so this one is still upgrading. Oh, almost done. So once this is done, we'll just jump this fleet over to reinforce. That's not very far, but sure. We'll just jump these guys over here and then reinforce down in here just to get these pockets under control. Because it's still, you know, it's 40k fleet power. It's probably the strongest fleet that I have available. So we'll just drive them over there and then reinforce our capital fleet down in here. I'm not even sure if we can see into this system. I don't think we can, but hold on. They are probably bombing it right now because I have no idea what's going on in here. Although, there doesn't appear to be an enemy fleet in here. I have no idea where they went, so let's just dive in there. Oh dear. The Nex have declared peace with the Huron Mandate. That means my buffer is now gone. That is a serious problem. Because now the Nex have only one target to barrel down on. And that is us. What a delight. We're gonna need to do some serious reinforcements. Otherwise, we are very, very much boned. Well, unless we somehow magically get a large fleet to defend our territory, we are going to be in a little bit of the troubles, which is clearly not a good thing. Oh god lord, there they are. Okay, so the Nex are already moving a fleet into this direction. It's 15k. We've got our Gree Armada on standby here. Can we intercept? That's 15k. Without any orders at the moment. We don't know where we're actually... Where are they going here? That's the more important part. Because we want to be able to intercept. Yeah, there they're going. One battleship, 3 cruisers, and a bunch of small stuff. We could hypothetically... intercept. And then run behind our lines again. So let's do that. Let's intercept and then run behind our lines. Using jump drives where possible, or at least get the hell out of there through this system and then hold on the station.
Can we take them?
8k, that should be doable. Okay, so we've managed to intercept. They got 15k, we've got a little bit more. So, because of the jump drive modifier, we don't actually get much of a bonus here. But let's hope that we can at least take down some of their smaller stuff. And not lose our entire fleet again, because that would be incredibly awkward. Yeah, they got a mixture, mostly focused on Okay, so we managed
Some enemies.
to take down that fleet, so that's good.
Found some enemies.
Okay, good. So they won't be able to...
Found some
Oh my
enemies.
god, found some enemies. Where? How many? Where, what, and how? That's 58k. Is it? Is that really 58k? Where are you? Where is this fleet? 35. Okay, so it's 35,000 versus our 40,000 stack that is about to move into this system. But with all this stuff combined, I think we should be okay. So we had a little bit of damage being projected here, but we can push that back. Besides, status quo is coming closer and closer. We're at 25 right now, 24 even. So we can start taking down these smaller fleets. We should be in a good spot. 29 if it's not in their territory. So we should be able to do that. And now the Shard has now declared war on the Kelazon. So now the Kelazon, the Shard, where are they? The Shard. Okay. Oh, these guys. Oh, that's delightful. Okay. Couldn't happen to a worse species. We could make a little bit of a push here. We've got some battleships still from that 20k block. But we need to take back all of this space over here if we can. Which should be totally doable. We just don't know where the rest of their capital fleet is. We need to inflict as much damage as we can before this becomes a problem. So yeah, 40k dropping straight on this here fleet is going to be a good mixture. So that should push things towards status quo very, very rapidly. So that's nice. That's very nice. And there is, we need to, oh god, okay, so there is, this is what happens when you don't really pay attention for a second. Where your battleship fleet may be completely crushed because there's a 49 stack of, corvettes flying in your direction. Let's jump out of here before we lose all of our ships. There we go. Okay, so how many did we lose there, sir? Okay, we didn't lose anything. Plus, we opened up the first chamber so we can become friends with the Fallen Empire. 16k, though. They're going to try to liberate this here pocket. That's fine. It's this fleet that needs some upgrades. Can we even upgrade? What is the problem here? It's already being upgraded. Okay. Yes! Okay, cool. Status quo with the next. What did we end up getting? Well, we got a huge chunk of territory. So that is excellent. And we are in a fairly good spot in terms of technology that we got. We can only get kinetic artillery. We basically took all the tech they had. So that's excellent. And in the meantime, we're going to take the opportunity to take the Enigmatic Fortress, because that is in here as well. There it is, the Enigmatic Fortress. I'm going to take it and then see what happens. We will need a transport fleet for that, which we'll need to move over here. And I believe we need a science ship as well. We'll need to build a new science ship, I guess. In the meantime, I came to the realization that, and this is a rather curious one, we have a lot of planets that are not doing anything in our space. We should level those. We should completely level those with the Colossus project. I like how these two species have decided to make my gateway system to be, for some reason, the focal point of their war. Probably because, well, both are allowed to use the gateway because I'm friends with both. So that's a little bit awkward. It just means that they have a way of reinforcing through this here gate. They're just horribly dying through all of these Alliance fleets that are floating around. So it's a little bit awkward. Oh yeah, here. It's not a dead fleet over there. Well done, everybody. It's a good thing we got a gateway over there. So the scientist... So this fleet that I just, this ship that I just found has the most glorious name. It's the Oshi! Manned by Vlorp, the son of Gitu. Oshi! Alright, let's try this. I haven't done this one in a while, so I may actually completely mess this one up, because like I mentioned, I've not done...
We built something.
the enigmatic fortress in forever. I actually also need the construction ship here just to start building the... do I have one closer nearby? Yes, I do. Yeah, I haven't done... Can I just build... Yeah, I'll just build the construction ship here. I haven't done the enigmatic fortress in forever because it was broken for quite some time. I still have no idea whether or not it's been fixed. But we'll see. We'll see whether or not that's going to be the case. I'm very curious about what's going to happen here. Alright, here we go. Enigmatic Fortress. Let's see if we can actually kill it this time around. Because we don't know how strong it is. Well, we have a good idea of how strong it is. But we should be able to just riggedy wreck it very rapidly here. Even though our fleets are very low all of a sudden. And we're not making a lot of headway here. That is rather strange. Normally we should be penetrating the enigmatic fortress by now. But apparently not the case, so we'll just retreat for the moment. That is so strange, because we have more than enough firepower to deal with the enigmatic fortress. But apparently the game does not agree, for some reason. Guess we'll just send in the other fleet. How strange. What were our losses there? Dang! That is... painful. That's a lot of dead battleships right there. Oh, looks like one of our allies, persons, whatevers, are building a sentry hub. What the light, eye in the sky. We can actually see it. It's right around the corner as well. So, yeah, that's awkward. Also, the war with the Watchers has finished. They are now equivalent to us, which is kind of curious, but, you know, whatever. And we're just moving our fleets into position to... take down the enigmatic fortress, because we want whatever is in there. Let's hope it's shields. Maybe it's power. Power would be nice. Shields would be even better. Enigmatic shields, baby. So good. So good indeed. Oh, look. We finally have the opportunity to join the largest alliance in the game. And we're going to do that, exactly that, because then the next will never be a problem to us ever again. Oh, looking forward. Finally in the alliance, after all that let me in stuff. Finally managed to get in. Oh, that's so good. And the Huron mandate has left the galactic axes. Oh no. The Huron mandate, I think, let me have a quick look here. They instantly left. Okay. This may represent an opportunity for us. Yeah, that's nice. The Huron mandate is exceedingly strong in fleet power and economic power, but them no longer having their alliance fleet is definitely going to be a problem. Still though, the Multics currently have the fleet, which is fine for us as long as we have enough gateways to reinforce where necessary. But the Hurons are no longer with us, and that may present an issue. We're gonna need to max out the joys that is.
Transmission.
We may need to build more gateways and reinforce our systems because the Hurons may come for us, and that would present a bit of a problem. All right, it's time. We're gonna jump in on this here friggin' enigmatic fortress. Let's hope we can finally crack it, and then we'll send in our fleet just to do stuff with it. Hopefully, there's some good stuff in the system. Oh, we got a. The Huron mandate is now a rival with the Calazan Republic. Okay, well, let's declare a rivalry with them as well. Finally, alright, let's see whether or not this time around we can make a dent in this here enigmatic fortress. We brought all of our battleships to bear. And we should be cracking those ancient wardens quite... There we go. Very rapidly here. Annihilating that enigmatic fortress. That's exactly what we wanted. It's in hull, and it should be... destroyed. Let's hope that it doesn't blow up and destroy all of our fleets. The enigmatic fortress. Let's go in.
Log updated.
So we can do a demolition team or a local power surge. The demolition team will blow up the entire system, which is clearly not a good idea. So we're just gonna jump our entire fleet away from the Death Star and then move in our stuff in here. There's a couple of projects we can do. Local power surge. Yes, we want to do the power surge. We need to do it quickly before the stupid thing comes back online. and that would be a problem. So we need to make sure that we can get stuff rolling here. Let's jump this here science ship over and take control of the system as fast as we can, because there's quite a lot of resources to be had here. And our governor has died, and that is instantly crippled pretty much everything. Oh boy, all of a sudden we're down to 0 food, but at least we can get a scientist intellectual. Oh yeah, give me that bonus to tech, baby. That's what I want. Alright, local power surge. So we're gonna need to put 50 energy into this, otherwise the door will lock. So that's kind of important. Local power surge coming in. Again, 50 energy is what this will cost. Should be perfectly fine. I have no concerns with that whatsoever. Alright, and the lower estimates. The airlock has been opened. Good, let's move in. Okay, second stage. So the tower. In the tower, we need to... Let's take a look here. What do we need to do? We need to rearrange the metal tori on the poles, because that will take us to the next stage. And the tower is now rebuilt. Excellent. So then next up should be the pivot, from what I believe. Okay, there is the pivot. So during the pivot, we need to search the home system, I believe. So we need to have a science ship. Yeah, search the home system. Supply of dark matter. Or use force. Well, force is not going to work because it's going to blow up the system. The black hole search, supply of dark matter. So we're going to search around the star here. And that's going to hopefully uncover a bunch of things. So in 100 days, we will have the star witness ready to go. And then we need to pick the middle. Okay, our star witness. So we need to go for the middle path. Good, well deserved. We get the enigmatic encoder and the decoder. Joy. Great, we got... it's... I guess it's gonna give us crazy evasion on our ships, but it's not the shields, and it's not the power that I wanted. Oh well. Such is life, but hey, at least we get a cool system out of it with a bunch of anomalies that have never been surveyed, nor have there been... There's also the opportunity here for some more dig sites, so that's nice. But we'll move in our construction ship in just to claim the system as soon as we can. Man, that's just so disappointing when that happens. Okay, we managed to get the head. The head of what? Well, of course, the head of Zarklon. And now, of course, the Holy Watchers. The second ascendancy. So all of a sudden, really, really much our friends, because we're the chosen of Zarklon, which means that we can colonize all of these here holy worlds if we want to, which is rather nice. So that's good. Also, they should like us like quite a lot now. My lord, Zarklon's chosen, 150 power here. You are but a larva, yet you so show such wisdom.
Boom.
Thanks. Thanks there, Fallen Empire. I'm really looking forward to for you to awaken and leave me completely alone. That would be really nice. Oh boy, we're at war with the Nex again. What a delight. Okay, so I guess this gives us the opportunity. What is it, a total war? This is a... It doesn't really state. It just says we're at a war. Oh! Oh boy! The Prime Eliminators have joined in as well. Well then, ain't that just delightful? Oh, don't you worry though, it looks like the Heron Mandate has now also declared war on the Prime Eliminators, so that gives them yet another avenue of attack. Let's hope this is going to be a good opportunity for us to get some more resources like this here dark matter that we've been trading with pretty much everybody, so that would be a nice little addition. And maybe we can get this here Zro system back as well. No, that's the Heron Mandate now. That's unfortunate. I would like that 5 stack of Zro, but the 5 stack of dark matter will have to do in the meantime, though. But it looks like the... Oh, wow, the Nex are really making a push for it. That is adorable. Wow, okay, that's 120,000 fleet power. I don't have 120,000 fleet power. I'm gonna need to change my policies a little bit. When can I go for defense in depth? In 3 years' time. It's not a lot of time. The Primen the War in Heaven Excuse me? Heron Primen the War in Heaven. I'm pretty sure we don't have a war in heaven at the moment, but I'll allow it, I guess. Okay, so the next, deciding to jump a 40k fleet in on top of our 70k fleet. So we'll see how long this is gonna last. Sadly, we do not have defense in depth, so we don't have that advantage. Hey, but at least we can slap their ships out of the sky quite rapidly with all these battleships we have. Plus, yeah, this should be quite doable. Let's hope our losses are not too excessive. I don't think we're gonna run into any problems here, hopefully. Oh. That is a slightly unexpected surprise. I didn't realize we had a wormhole here. That went straight into Prime Eliminator territory. Well, I guess we're gonna go and wrap this one up here. The Worm Boys will continue with the Great War, putting the galaxy pretty much completely on fire. Until next time, take good care of yourselves, and as always, each other.